All right, everybody, buckle up. We are diving headfirst into a pressure cooker today.
Ooh, sounds intense.
It is, but not literally. We're talking about pressure, but not the kind you need a kitchen timer for. We're checking out EastAfricaChef.com today, and they've got this fascinating take on handling pressure, inspired by restaurant kitchens, which, let's be real, get pretty intense.
That's an understatement. Glad to be here, by the way. What strikes me about this source is it's like they've bottled this secret sauce.
Secret sauce, I like that.
Right, because the kitchen, it's like a training ground for handling pressure wherever you find it in life.
Right, totally. So let's break this down. They call it the kitchen as a crucible. What's the connection there? Like, how does a chef chopping veggies at lightning speed relate to, say, me giving a big presentation?
Okay, picture this. You're in the weeds, orders flying in, tickets piling up, timers going off, everything's happening at once. Now swap out the spatulas for spreadsheets, the sizzling pans for, I don't know, a demanding boss.
Been there.
Right. It's the same skill set. It's about that laser focus, the ability to prioritize, break things down step by step. That's what chefs live and breathe, and it's invaluable anywhere.
It's true. Those chefs are on another level. And one thing EastAfricaChef.com hammers home is don't lose your cool. Which, again, easier said than done when the metaphorical kitchen's on fire. How do they say chefs actually do that?
Well, there's a reason that's such a universal saying. It's because our brains, they're hardwired to freak out under pressure, fight or flight mode kicks in, and suddenly, rational thought out the window.
No kidding. It's amazing we get anything done under pressure.
I know, right? But chefs, they learn to hack that system. Controlled breathing, for one, or even just, like, consciously moving slower.
Really? Moving slower keeps you calmer.
It can. It's about disrupting that panicked energy. And it's like building a mental toolbox, right?
Yeah.
These little tricks that work, and then you can use them anywhere.
So I can breathe my way through that presentation. Got it. But here's where EastAfricaChef.com gets really interesting. They say pressure isn't just something to, survive. It can actually make you better, which, how does that work?
It's all about perspective. Have you heard of flow state?
Yeah, like athletes talk about it, right?
Exactly. Being in the zone.
Yeah.
And it often happens when the pressure's on.
Right.
But here's the thing. You can view that pressure as this crushing weight, or you can choose to see it as fuel.
So it's like pressure's neutral, but our minds decide if it's good or bad.
Exactly. Reframing it, that's the key. Yeah. And EastAfricaChef.com, they use this great analogy, eyes on the prize.
Like literally picturing the finished dish.
Yeah. For a chef, it's that perfectly plated meal, right?
Yeah.
It keeps them motivated, focused. For you, it might be nailing that presentation, closing that deal. It's about shifting your focus from feeling overwhelmed to channeling that nervous energy towards what you want to happen.
I'm starting to feel inspired, not gonna lie. So we've got these amazing takeaways straight from the pressure cooker of the kitchen. First, don't lose your cool. Use those chef-tested techniques like breathing exercises, stay calm. Then reframe that pressure, see it as your ally, your fuel. And all the while, keep your eyes on the prize, that big picture goal.
Nailed it.
I have a feeling a lot of us are going to be trying out these chef mindsets this week. It makes you wonder, what else can we learn from the high-stakes world of professional cooking? That's something to think about. Until next time, happy cooking, everyone, in the kitchen and beyond.